Hello and welcome to a midweek video here on Tuesday, March the 4th. The 4th? Yes, I have been enjoying my few days off here. I did decide to go ahead and shower today. Since I was thinking about making a video, and I hadn't. It's Tuesday now, as I said. One night left on my little extended weekend, but I hadn't showered since Saturday, so start to felt like kind of gross, schlub. So I was like, I was gonna shower today, no matter what, because I just kind of felt gross. But then I thought, I think I'm pretty much caught up on all my shows. Maybe, I don't know. Having a couple days off has been nice, and I'll tell you more about what I did over the weekend on the Friday video when I answer the question, because you're here to find out about my movies and other such things that I picked up. Mom and I went and did a little bit of, had lunch at a family buffet in Clinton, and Dietz's family buffet. It was pretty good. We never had a chance to try it. Then we did some thrift shopping, and when I went thrift shopping, I've already taken the extra out of here. But of course, I had to pick up some movies. The one place we went, I can't think of the name of it. We've been there before. We went to a couple different thrift stores. But they have like a whole bunch of movies. And I think it's somebody they always, they buy like a bulk, because sometimes there's multiple of the same movie. Like I saw, oh gosh, I can't remember what the movie was now. But there's like 3 or 4 copies of it. It's kind of like, apparently Stealth. There was 3 copies of Stealth, the movie where the plane goes crazy. It has like AI in it, and it goes crazy. I actually liked that movie. I thought it was entertaining. The 3 copies that I found were kind of like sun-faded. Like, I think this person might go around to maybe video stores that are closing and buys up all their movies or something. Because the 3 copies that I found of that movie were not in great shape. Like I said, they look like they were all sun-faded. Otherwise, I might have a copy of that movie. That's kind of what... There was one other movie I almost bought, but I'm like, I think I have a copy of this. I don't know. But anyway, so this is my haul here. So I'm going to share them with you, maybe in a specific manner. I don't know. I think I got this somewhere else. Well, they tore all the copies off, all the little thingies off. But it's 13 Ghosts. I don't know if I have this. I don't know if I have a copy of this, but I've lent movies to friends over the years, and I have not got these movies back. So it's possible I had a copy of this movie at one point and don't anymore. So now I do. I think all these were pretty much $2, I believe. But this is one that, it has the 13 ghosts. They go into the house, and of course the ghosts escape, get released, and watch out for sliding glass doors. That's all I'm going to say. Apparently that was the same person that did the opening to Ghost Ship, which is also one of my favorite movie moments. Because I'm demented. So, but yes, a good little horror movie. I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember liking it. So, 13 Ghosts. And then, of course, it is sealed. I don't know if you can see that. So that was kind of another draw of this, was the fact that, because these with the side like this where you pop it off, these are very old. I don't even know if I can find when this was released exactly. It's got to be 2001. It's 2002 maybe. I don't know. But yeah, these are like the old style of DVD case. I don't see these anymore. So this movie has been around for a while, apparently sealed. So whatever little leaflets and stuff that were inside with it are still there, and I don't have to worry about them disappearing. Also, this was the first movie that I picked up, because I don't know if I have a copy of this. I've never seen it. I probably should, but as far as old movies that are still sealed, Johnny Mnemonic, Keanu Reeves, spectacular special effects and hyper-stylized sets. Keanu Reeves is a space-age courier who's plugged in, turned on, hey baby, and buffed up to deliver the most important data of the 21st century. Wet-wired, hey baby, what kind of movie is this? I don't know. Directly into his brain. A rapid-fire roller coaster of action and high-impact imagery. Also starring Dolph Lundgren, Takeshi, Ice-T, Dina Meyer, and Henry Rollins. So, what year was this movie made? I don't know, it's probably on there somewhere and I just can't see it because the lighting in here is shit. It's rainy today, so there's not even much light coming through the windows over there, even though I opened the blinds, but yeah, I can't find it. But yeah, this is sealed tight. So there again, any leaflets or anything that are in there with Johnny Mnemonic, still got them in there. Like I said, I've never seen it. It could be an interesting film. I don't know. I think it's a film that I've always wanted to see, but never have. And never will still, because I buy movies and then never watch them unless I've already seen them. Like, I feel I've seen Amityville 4. I feel like I've seen Amityville 4. I remember there was one with a haunted coat rack. And I believe that one right there, I think it was a coat rack. I believe that right there might be the coat rack. It does say, Academy Award winner Patty Duke gives a first-rate performance of a mother protecting her family from unspeakable evil. Newly widowed Nancy Evans and her 3 children have just moved into the family home with her mother, Miss Alice Peacock. That day, they receive a strange gift from their great-aunt bought at a yard sale in Amityville. Soon, bizarre and horrific events occur in the house, which persuades Nancy to meet with the inimitable Father Kibler to find the truth. Nancy must race against time to save the children before the evil entity unleashes its most savage and brutal terror. Amityville 4, The Evil Escapes, the evil escapes, offers thrills and chills that will both enthrall and terrify you. I remember seeing one, like I said, with the haunted coat rack. And it doesn't tell you what it is that the aunt picks up from a yard sale that she brings to the house. So I'm assuming maybe it's a coat rack. So I know I've seen this, and spoiler alert, mute me for a minute if you don't want to know. I don't know for sure it's this movie or not, but so mute me for just a second. I remember at the end of the movie, the coat rack, I think they throw it over the cliff or something, and then there's a cat on the beach, and the cat goes up to the, I guess maybe they throw it out to sea, I don't know, but yeah, somehow the coat rack ends up on the beach, and then there's a cat that walks up to it, and the cat like looks away. Of course, it looks up from the coat rack, and it has red evil eyes. So then I guess I've always assumed the cat is in the next movie, but I don't know. I sort of remember the movie ending that way. So that might be this one. I don't know. But okay, I'm done. You can unmute me. We're good. Come back if you want to not know maybe the secret. I don't even know if that's that movie that I'm talking about. I might be combining 2 different movies. I don't know. But anyway, let's see what I should do next. Well, I did get, maybe I'll put that later in the movie. Let's do Pizza Man. Let's do it. It's Frankie Muniz, Malcolm in the Middle. It's a comedy, action, superhero spoof kind of movie, it sounds like. Could be fun. So, never heard of this movie before, but it's superhero. See, he's a superhero on the back of the box. This is saving the world one slice at a time. I might be stealing that from Ninja Turtles, but that's okay. Matt Burns is many things, loser, dork, pizza delivery boy, but a hero isn't one of them. That is, until he is forced to eat a genetically engineered tomato that was designed to create super soldiers. A routine pizza delivery turns into a fight for his life when he accidentally stumbles into the middle of a heated corporate takeover that plans on using this science for world domination. Now equipped with an indestructible body, advanced strength, and a pizza parlor mascot costume, Matt must use his new power to fight evil, rescue the girl, and save the day as the unlikeliest of superheroes, Pizza Man. So, that could be, this one's open, so, it's in there. Yay. I didn't actually check, I probably should have checked. Oh, Stan Lee's in this. I just noticed that. So cool. But yeah, like I said, this sounded like a fun little movie. Superhero. I like superheroes, so comic book superheroes, whatever. So there's that. I also have never seen The Golden Child with Eddie Murphy, so that was the next one I was going to do. It is kind of. I always kind of thought it was, kind of a sci-fi fantasy kind of thing. As the chosen one, Murphy's on a madcap mission to save the Golden Child, a youth with magical powers who's been abducted by an evil cult. He battles a band of super nasties, scrambles through a booby-trapped chamber of horrors, and traverses Tibet to maintain a sacred dagger. But it's Murphy's wit that turns out to be the sharpest weapon in his 24-karat comedy adventure. So it's adventure, it's a little bit mythical, a little bit exciting, and like I said, I've never seen this, and still never will, because I bought it doesn't mean I'm going to watch it. That's usually the rule. But, so yeah, just another, I happened to see it at the last minute, and I'm like, yeah, I'll grab that one too. Well, actually, I think I saved all of the classic TV movie things for last. Actually, the first DVD that I picked up for the day, and I picked this up at a different thrift store, where I also bought one of my things that I'll show you later. But, I bought all of them, but the main thing that I bought that I'll show you later, it was Howdy Doody and Friends Christmas. All this, exciting, terrifying stuff on the back. Howdy Doody, Buffalo Bob Smith, Clarabelle, and all of their friends ring in the holiday cheer with this joyous collection of puppetry and Christmas magic. So, I know Christmas is over, so, I might watch this next year, I might watch it probably never, but, I have it now. And there was actually more, I actually found multiple Howdy Doody DVDs around on the different, a couple different thrift stores we went to, but I think we might have only just went to 2, maybe. I can't remember. But, I guess 3, because we went to 1 on the way home. But then I also got a 6-movie set of The Three Stooges. It includes The Three Stooges Go Around the World in a Daze, Rockin' in the Rockies, The Outlaws is Coming, Time Out for Rhythm, Have Rocket Will Travel, Three Stooges, Hercules. Hercules. So, they got the 6-movie set on there, so I don't actually know how long these movies are. It's very tiny, it's very small. The disc was made in Mexico, I can read that. But, yeah, so, Three Stooges is sometimes a fun thing to watch, so now I have a 6-movie set. Anytime I want to watch 1 movie at a time, at the very least. Okay, and the last of our classic TV that I ended up, I put this back, and then I went ahead and picked it up anyway. It is the first 3 episodes from the first season of the hit television series Bewitched. The first, and I'll tell you why. I took a couple looks at this, and I'm like, well, I don't know for sure that I'll ever buy the full series on DVD or anything. So I thought maybe having the first 3 episodes would be a fun thing to have. But then I happened to see on the back, this was for promotional use only. It was not for sale. So I thought that would be... and whoever bought this or had this to sell, even though they weren't supposed to, they had 2 of them, because the lady, when I went to check out, she's like, I just saw one of these the other day. They must have had 2 of them, because like I said, they had 3 or 4 copies of Stealth, and there was some other movie that I saw multiple times, but I don't remember what it was. But yeah, Darren and Samantha, and I can't think of the mom's name at right now. But, classic TV where she's a witch, and instead of a genie, she's a witch. She doesn't live in a bottle or nothing. But, classic sci-fi, fantasy, comedy, family TV. So, I have the first 3 episodes of Bewitched now. And for the last video that I have, it's not, I mean, it is classic TV for me. I don't know how many people remember this. And unfortunately, the scratch and sniff card is no longer inside. Believe me, I looked. But this was also from Blockbuster, apparently. And I don't know how many people remember this cartoon, but it is Bobby's World. That's Bobby. I know there were some toys. I can't remember. I don't think it was at McDonald's. I think it was like at Burger King or something, somewhere. But it's Howie Mandel. He plays this character. You may have even heard him do the voice other places. But it's just, I think from the mind of Howie Mandel comes the Emmy-nominated animated series about the adventures of little Bobby Generic and his wild world of imagination. Howie himself has personally chosen 5 of his favorite episodes: Uncle Ted's Excellent Adventure, Bobby's Tooth or Dare, Swim by Me, Fish Tales, and Jets, Choo Choos, and Cars, and stars as the voices of both Bobby and his dad. Join Bobby and Howie, too, as he goes backyard camping, takes swimming lessons, loses a tooth, and much more in the hit show that fans and critics call one of the most creative kids' cartoons of all time. But like I said, unfortunately, the scratch and sniff card was not in there, but this was from Blockbuster, so, which is, that's a relic in itself, just having that sticker on there probably. But I also don't know how many Bobby's World episodes made it to DVD or VHS probably back in the day. I don't know how much of this is actually on physical media or anywhere actually to be consumed or whatever. There's another one that it wasn't done by Howie Mandel, but there's another one that I remember. It's called Ned's Newt. He had a newt that would like grow big and take him on crazy wacky adventures or whatever. And I mean, even that show, even though I don't think anyone really remembers it very much, there's like 3 or 4 VHS cassettes of that out there somewhere. I think I might have 2 of them, 1 or 2 of them, maybe, somewhere over in one of those boxes. I don't know. So I feel like maybe Bobby's World, maybe. I haven't looked it up ever to find out how available it is on DVD or VHS or whatever, but I have at least one of them with hand-picked episodes from Howie Mandel himself. So those are my videos. Those are my movie pickups, my movie, TV, DVD pickups, if that's all you're interested in. So thanks for stopping by, and maybe I'll see you on the next one. Who knows? Like I said, I'm answering my question of the week on Friday. My book is buried now under other stuff, but it's there. So if you want to come back and say hey on Friday, feel free. Otherwise, go have a wonderful life. But other than that, some other stuff that I picked up, just very quickly, in case you're interested. Of course, I had to... Oh, where'd the other guy go? Where'd the other guy go? I had to get some raccoons. Oh, and this guy, he's like, I think he was like a kid's toy or something, baby toy, but he's, and he has something in him. I'm not sure what, but he has a squeaker. Thinks he's like, what the fuck is that over there? And this guy, we found him on the way home. There's some, I can't remember the name of the place, but it used to be something else. Ran by families for years, and now they've turned it into kind of a antique kind of store. But this is actually a character from a horror game franchise. I was going to leave the ticket on him so that I remembered his name, but then she ripped it off to, I guess she was keeping track of the tags, whatever. So she ended up breaking it. But I looked it up. It's Rambly the Raccoon from Indigo Park. Secondary protagonist and deuterologist. He is an AI that guides the player throughout the entire park. The indie horror game Indigo Park. So that's what he's from. Yay. Go team, go team. So, of course, raccoons. I gotta pick up all the raccoon stuff. And that's Rambly the Raccoon from Indigo Park, apparently. Which maybe now I will have to play. It's a good day for it, since, it's a dark and stormy day. But, and you'll be seeing him in about 2 weeks for St. Patty's Day. That's part of a St. Patty's Day thing. But anyway, I ordered that. That was sent to me. I did not order that. Or I did not pick that up this weekend. What I did pick up this weekend, and I'm going to have to, hopefully, I got 18 minutes. That's fine. I have been needing a new microwave for a very long period of time because my last one had a huge crack in the back of it. And so one of the thrift stores we went in had this guy sitting there, and it was actually, I passed him by, hey, look at my sexy pants, look at my sexy pants. Nutshot, hey-o. I mean, he wasn't dirty or anything. I mean, as you can see, I've used it a couple times, but it's in pretty good condition. Cleaner than my old microwave. It's almost like it was like never used. The only thing weird is like the plastic over the buttons is like loose in some spots. And I thought it was like a protective covering that never got taken off, but I don't know. I don't know. It's almost like the buttons got pushed too hard or something. But that was actually, I almost didn't pick it up. I kind of looked at it a time or two, and then I realized it had a green tag. And I'd seen a sign as we were coming in the door that green tags were half off. So I went over to the desk. I went and asked the guy, I'm like, does that half off, the green tag half off thing apply to your appliances as well? And he was like, yeah. He's like, if it's got a green tag on it. So I ended up getting this, basically looks to be brand new microwave for $10. That was a nice, good little deal that I got this weekend, besides, you know, my raccoons and all of my movies. So now I don't have a microwave with the huge crack in the back of it. So, but I looked at it, when that started happening, I looked it up online, and people were like, "Oh yeah, it's fine to keep using it, whatever, blah blah blah." I'm like, "All right, I'm gonna believe you," but I don't know. I ended up with blood clots in my lungs last year, so maybe it wasn't as safe as I thought it was. But hey, that's fine, whatever. But yeah, that is my my haul from the weekend. So good times, and yeah, I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my time off, I guess, and answer a question on Friday. After, I will have to do it later than normal because I have an echocardiogram like at 8 o'clock in the morning. So the question will be later this week, but it will happen. So just letting you know. But other than that, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one, and I shall see you for what I see you.